GigaBoots Review. Lester is a professor who works at a particle accelerator lab. He heads in late one night in his bitchin' Ferrari to do some work. After a computer acknowledges his excellent taste in vehicles, he gets right to it. He cracks open a Coke and watches a thing on a screen do something, and that's when everything goes wrong. Lightning strikes the particle accelerator, frying the tunnel, and teleports Lester to... wait for it. Another World! Another World, the classic platformer from 1991, has had its 20th anniversary edition re-released for the PS4, PS3, PS Vita, Xbox One, Wii U, and 3DS by Digital Lounge. This review will be based primarily on the PS4 version. Another World is a platformer in the sense that you move and jump in two directions, but realistically it's a sort of puzzle adventure game. You move from screen to screen, trying to figure out what to do to travel further. The first thing you'll notice about the game is that you should have left the controller alone so long because it's no longer a cutscene and you're dead. Second though, you'll notice the cool graphics and weird alien world you've landed in that the tentacles coming back. But don't worry about that, everything's gonna kill you in Another World. Everything. Everything. Everything? Everything? Everything. Dying isn't a giant setback, as at most, you'll be taken back a couple of screens to figure out what to do. Another World's death machine puzzle universe does kill you a lot, but the animations are so funny or brutal that it usually takes the frustration out of dying for me. Not everyone is entertained by this though. But come on, listen to that! What is with that sound effect? That is just too hilarious. Lester dies so many times in the game that there's a trophy for still playing after dying 50 times in one playthrough. Keep in mind, this game is short, about an hour or two depending on how long it takes you to solve puzzles, so that means you'll be dying a lot. Aside from a few gunfights, most of the deaths you'll experience in Another World will come from incorrect solutions to problems, or just running too far. The gunplay is stiff though, and that causes a lot of deaths that aren't necessarily humorous. You have 3 buttons in Another World. One jumps, another shoots, the last one changes the graphic mode. The shoot button not only fires your gun, but you can also charge it to unleash a force field or a giant blast. Holding the fire key is also how you run, so that's 4 functions from one key. It's the do button before that was a prolific concept in games, and it can be very frustrating. The last problem with the game that would inhibit your ability to enjoy it is an underwater segment where if you don't complete the goals in the right order, the checkpoint will not save all of the things you've done. It's not a problem in the catastrophic sense, and I didn't notice it until my second playthrough of this version, but it's probably frustrating as all hell if you didn't notice what just happened. The game runs smoothly except for the occasional hiccup when it's saving your progress. The 20th Anniversary Edition comes with 2 graphics modes, Low Resolution, which is the original 320x200 version, and High Resolution, which replaces the background with high-res bitmaps, renders the game at 2560 by 1600, and downscales that to 1080p. It looks really smooth thanks to this. This edition also comes with 3 soundtrack modes, Original, Original Plus CD, which is based on the Sega CD version, and Remastered. I think Original Plus CD is the best of the 3, but I played the game originally on the Super NES. See, the Super NES version also had some music added in that wasn't in the original version, so when I play the game I expect to hear music. Though it's not very long, Another World is really interesting and features a graphical style seen in very few other games. This game inspired Hideo Kojima, Fumito Ueda, and Suda51, so I would say it's worth checking out. Thanks for watching that video review. If you want to watch a review of another game I really enjoyed, you can click on Bunny Must Die on the left. Or if you want to see me shit all over a terrible game, you can click Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror Fate review on the right. Also, follow us on Twitter and Facebook by clicking those icons at the bottom, or you can click the glowing GigaBoots logo at the top to subscribe. Thanks for watching.